Hello everybody, for the first time in a while, Telstar86. Hello. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a Minecraft video. Well I say a quick update, I'm just going to walk around. I don't think I've done a video since we got the 1.7 world. This is Spawn 1, and as you can see, Bob has a Christmas hat still. Yeah, hasn't been updated, or we just haven't bothered taking the hat off it. It suits him, so meh, whatever. There was a giant Christmas tree there, but that got deleted at least. So, and there's a giant TARDIS. I don't actually know who built that, so never mind. I don't have anything near here. Where did I build? Oh yeah, and I've left the chat on as well. Normally I have it turned off because I don't like people seeing what's being written, but there's no other mods on, so it's not like I'm going to see anything confidential in the chat. But yeah, the only thing I actually did build here at one point, there was a little pen here that had one of the disco sheep, and if you name a sheep Jeb, I think, is it Jeb? It's like underscore Jeb. Yeah, because Dinnerbone makes the animals go upside down. Yeah, so it's Jeb. But it kept escaping, so I got rid of it. And the portal room, and I always over-engineer things, and I installed a door so it's safe from mobs. And really, I have got a house. Yeah. Right. Am I gonna get? Oh, I don't normally like typing the commands into chat, but never mind. This is my house that is incomplete because I started building it and then got bored. Not bored, I just moved that away. Jordani7, one of the other mods, lives over there. Well, as you can see. That's my mule and my donkey, or I think. So this is the area that we live in. There you go, New Hobbiton. I named it. The Great Lake, as you can name items in item frames, which is cool. I love this, how the maps do this now. The map that's in the power plant back in 1.6, it looks awesome, even if it's only made it for like 3 or 4 maps. So yeah, so Jordani so went for the Hobbit whole thing, so I thought I'd make it. I think it looks kind of Hobbit-ish. Again, I didn't finish it. You know me, I never finish builds. I install redstone before I finish them. This is auto smelter / sorter. You put the fuel in those 2 side ones, stone in the middle, or ores, and then it feeds down to a smelter in the bottom. That just goes down into the auto sorter. It's been a while since I've used it. I think you basically just chuck items in there and it sorts them, but I never properly finished it, so it doesn't have every item, and it's not enough space answer. I did more work on the kitchen. No real surprise there. Block swapper for the sink, like I'd normally have installed. Food storage. My phone just pinged at me. I quite like this mine charting table. Whereas like people have like you put torches onto the bookcases to stop things coming out, have them by levers. I've gone for say toggleable system. So you push the button once, it brings up some of them. Push the button again. It's just lagging. Okay, anyway, is this me? Nope, it's just. No, I think it's broken. Great. Oh, I'll go and sort that out later on. Oh, screw it. I don't normally show my hidden things, but there you go. That's my storeroom. Mini farm, wheat, potatoes, carrots, sugar over the other side. This is the auto sorter. As you can see, it's not finished. I got to like here and then stopped. Started digging the downstairs bit. Did I put anything in this chest? No. Not surprised. That's a portal, but I won't use that because there's no need. Because now if I go to... Only moderators can do that, so any of the other players that play on the Morgan server, you cannot do that command. Only moderators. And stop... Right, I'm turning my phone off to silent, that's getting annoying. Right, this is spawn 2. Yeah, Bob still has a Christmas hat. And most players probably on the server will have seen this now. As you know, I like redstone, and in 1.2 I started building, or I built a redstone museum underneath my giant tower. The tower which I never finished. Pretty much everything in that redstone museum now is broken. This is an up-to-date one. We've got a fairly compact 4x4 door with all the workings visible, because I like to, so people can see what it is, and it's fairly fast. It bugs out a little bit when you're closing it, but it works. Let's go in. There was a horse in there at one point that was called Tickets Please, but somebody stole it and then logged out and they got banned and the horse vanished. Donations chest, yeah, you can't get to that because it's locked in there. See, it's locked by me. Only I can get in there, well, and other mods, but they have no reason to. Upstairs, basics systems, there's a bud switch, input, inverter, pulse shortener / limiter, pulse extender, using the comparators, couldn't think what they were called there. XOR gate, always useful. T flip flop, the piston variety, because it's the most compact one I think. Hopper timer, so it's an item going backwards and forwards between that one. The comparator picks it up and activates the power. Do all the redstone components. And this is where the slightly more advanced stuff is, apart from the 4x4 outside. So we've got the double piston extender. Well, that's basically the center section of a 3x3 door, and then everything else around there is pretty easy to wire in. And typical 1x2 flush door. We've got a block swapper. That's what the my sink and my kitchen's made of. This thing is a little bit buggy. Basically, it uses glass as an item elevator. So if we go into here, just don't know, so 18 dirt, right? So there you go. So it spits all the dirt out onto that bottom piston. And then it should go, when it's empty, it goes ping, there you go, and it throws the items out. It's a bug. It might not work eventually, but if needs be, then you got the traditional item elevator, so you just like put items in there and it goes ding ding ding, it fires up through these just droppers and doesn't put them in there. What? Oh dear. Oh my god, what's happened? Oh, well, that's interesting. Great, it appears that my item elevator is broken as well. Fantastic. Right, something else is sold. And alright, let's go for cobble gen. Not illegal on server. I know numerous people that built these things. Just an easy way of getting cobble. This one is a hidden key switch. So you put redstone there and it puts an output. It's quite nice. And I think redstone torches, yes I do, good. This one, this is the redstone torch one. I've used that on a few builds actually because it's quite useful. But if you don't have torches, obviously you can just use redstone on the other one. Hidden stairwell. Quite simple. I've wired in an XOR gate so you can go downstairs, and just so, because I've had a couple of people that have gone down here, hit the lever and then trapped themselves, and I've had to let them out, which is a little bit annoying. And Right, this is a system that my enchantment room would be. There's items in there, but it's actually milk buckets because they give out a stronger power than just a single item. So push the button, boom, pops it up. So that's one item that's been pushed in. Push it again, it pushes another one in, so it gives a stronger output, powers the second set of pistons. And you push it the third time, it resets the system and it all shuts down. The comparators, they've made so many things possible. And this thing is my trolling device, and it confuses the hell out of people because you try and walk in, there's nothing. Push the button, walk in. Oh look, it works fine. It works fine. And now it doesn't. A lot of people probably know how that's done, but I'm not going to show people. Spoils the surprise. So basically, let's go back to spawn, and we're going to go back to spawn 1, and then you'll see. I was talking about the Redstone Museum. It was underneath my tower in 1.2, and I wanted a build to do, pretty much. So, oh god, it's not very often that I use portals and oh gee, oh yeah, it's outside, isn't it? Alright, I've got to go through the Nether unless I teleport, but I don't like teleporting very much. I'm hungry. Yeah, so I want a thing to build, and if you, on the server, if you donated, you can get a build moved, or I can't remember the things behind it exactly, but I put enough money in. Oh yes, that's the right way. Yeah, so spawn 1 Nether. Follow it around. If people on server don't know where it is, end the farm. Look, end the farm. People always go on about it. It's easy to find. And yeah, I want to say build moved. At one point I was going to just finish off the power plant, but I thought, nah, it's kind of a pointless, wasted project. So very generously, my tower has been moved. Started in 1.2, so that's 3, 5, 6. That's like 4 worlds ago. So yeah, right, that's the portal to the end farm, or to the end. Well, no, that takes you to the end, the dungeon, the stronghold where the portal to the end is, and then you can find your way from there. And this way, Telborn Tower. Yeah, I made it look like a kind of a nether fortress. Let's go through. And here it is. Still not finished by a long way, but as you can see, finally I'm starting to add things downstairs. Let's just shut the door, make sure not anything can get in. I'll just build that tunnel actually, so it's a bit safer. Yeah, I've started designing the floor. There's going to be like gardens on each side of there, and then this bottom bit's just going to be recreational area, I think. And oh yeah, put another door at the back, which just leads outside to a ravine with a cow and a sheep. Funny. Right. So yeah, not much else has changed upstairs because I'm a slow builder. Although the one thing I found out earlier on is, even though this was probably well over a year ago that I built this thing originally, I found out that this platform up here wasn't central. Or it was central, but the hole up there on that top level isn't symmetrical. Basically, it's because I'm an idiot, and instead of going from the measurements of the actual tower itself, I think I must have gone through the measurements of this hole because it was basically elliptical. So yeah, so like one of those walkways was longer, and then it was longer than it was wide, and my OCD kicked in, and I basically ended up removing all of these fountains and completely redoing this, well, half of this chamber, and then rebuilding the fountains so they are slightly different to what they were before, but I think they actually look a little bit nicer. So yeah, so now there's actually a stairwell on each of the sides. Because before I think there was only two, and I'd start doing a third, and the fourth hadn't even started at all. So yeah, go up, all safety railings now, so you can't, or you're less likely to fall off. This is pretty, well, it looks the same unless you look at the details and actually got into measuring. Starting to put the glass into all of these higher bits. Up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, so this is as far as I got last time. I don't know if you remember, or for those who've seen one of my other videos, it's as far as I got, and then literally this is just a hole, and I'd started building this stairwell. But it's finally finished, and we're up to the next level. And, well, that's as far as you would have seen it. And that's as far as I've gone. I started building the upper wall a bit further, but I was looking at it on the live map on the website, and it looks quite cool so far. So once it is fully built, I think it will look awesome. And it's now easy for people to access, because before it was on the edge of the world. People never went there. So at least now you go to the end portal. People are going to see it. So any people from Morgan MC, just visit my things, please. So far, the Redstone Museum I think has been the biggest attraction I've ever built, but that's because it's near the spawn. People see it's one of the first things they see, and people that want to learn a bit of redstone, they go there. Even though I didn't design most of the things, there's a couple of things I maybe tweaked, compacted them down maybe. But the majors, I mean, the 4x4 door, I didn't design that. I don't claim that I designed that at all. I wouldn't know where to begin. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot, but yeah, I have my limitations. Ding, elder lift, thank you. So yeah, well, there is one thing, I have got a hidden storeroom in here as well, but I'm not sure where that is. That's a hidden storeroom. The things the object are being hidden. I think only one person's actually seen my storeroom, but he won't know how to open it because I've changed the way it opens. So I think it was Will I Mine. I think he's the only person who's actually seen that opening, other than the moderators. So yeah, that's it. That's my update video. I don't know how long I've been going on for, gibbering, jabbering, not saying anything in particular, but never mind. Time to see if my Camtasia program still is valid, so I can edit this and upload it to YouTube. So until next time, how long that'll be, probably quite a long time, because I'm slow and I can't be bothered to do videos most of the time. So yeah, until next time, Telstar86 saying goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'm stuck in the water, and yeah, throw potatoes. Blah. Goodbye.